chickens over and over again, you're gonna feel and know and cut, right? So I'm gonna go and just cut where the joint is. Like so, right? That's one ring. So this is what I felt earlier. I'll do the same on the other side. I'm gonna just cut slightly so I can feel, and then cut straight down. Like so. And then you can clip the wings just like you said. You're just gonna pull back and cut straight down. Okay? So I've got my 2 wings here. For our purposes, for this chicken, we're going to use the wings and the entire wings for our stock. Okay. Like with our previous chicken, I am also going to take off the wishbone. Remove the wishbone. So just like I did with that, I'm going to turn it around here. You guys can see I'm going to feel, use my paring, and scrape until I expose. Okay, do the same on the other side.
When you're doing that, you're just scraping off like the brain, or is it actual meat that you're scraping?
Yeah, I'm just scraping off enough so that I can expose it. This, the one that was already broken, so I'm just gonna pull back here and just pull down to remove. Okay. Okay, what do you do next? The legs, right? So I always expose, so I cut to expose, and then you can pull back like he did to expose that joint, right? Do the same on the other side. Just enough to expose, right? Pull back, and now I can see both almost there, right? So an important thing that he mentioned is keeping the oysters that are on the back on the thighs, right? That's important. So, like he did, we're going to go ahead and cut just underneath this plate here. I'll try and do it up from this side so you guys can see it. So, and I just cut around this here so I can just create a division between the thigh and the backbone there, okay? And I'm gonna turn it over because then I can just see, right, where that oyster is, and I can cut around it. So I'm gonna cut here first, and just really, you can go ahead and like lean your blade, your knife edge against the backbone. Okay? Around that oyster and straight back. Okay? So now I have my beautiful leg and thigh. I always go back and remove all this excess fat. So, you can use your paring knife for that. So now I have my leg and thigh, right? I'm going to set that aside for now because we're going to get back to that. Now I'm going to do the same with the other side. If you notice, I always use my hands so I can feel where I'm working, right? I'm going to cut underneath this bone like I did on the other side. How's that chicken looking? All right, so let's do our citrus. Let's grab some herbs from in there. Awesome. Some time. So then now that I've created a division with the backbone and the thigh, I can go around, right? And what I'm going to do is just cut along backbone there, make sure I don't lose oyster, and then straight back. Oh, you're gonna set the rationale. We're gonna do the rationale. Yeah. On the main screen, you're gonna click on the chicken, the picture of the chicken. You see it?
Yep.
Okay, then you're gonna see all the options to cook chicken. Pick roasts,
Roast.
roasting.
Ready. Roast. So roast.
Should be roast or roasting.
Okay.
Okay, now wait. It's gonna give you direction. Some directions. Alright, so now we have our thigh and leg, right?
Yeah.
So then, what he did was he cut along the bone here so that he could separate. Not quite yet. So he worked along the rib bone to remove the breast from the breastplate, right? So we're going to do that on both sides. It is on.
Turn it off.
Can you leave it? I want to check the internal temperature with the thermometer. And I'm just going to start removing my chicken breast from that rib bone, right? So gently, I'm just going to follow. Remember he said it was like kind of oval shaped? So I'm going to gently follow that all the way along. One side, and then the other. And I'm careful because I don't want to leave any of that beautiful chicken breast behind, right? So, on the other side. Make sure I'm not leaving anything behind here. Round rib. I should be able to pull it back like here, right? So then I have my two breasts. Stop. And then I'm gonna cut just along the middle here to separate them. And if you notice, here is my tender. And then the other tender here. Okay? So then I have my two chicken breasts. Okay? So, to separate these two again, I always feel for the middle and pull them apart like so. I cut to expose. It's just coming up to temp there. And then you're gonna find the joint and cut straight on through. Right? And I have my leg, my thigh. To debone a thigh, you know, it has, at this point, it just has that one bone in the middle, right? I'm gonna use my paring to cut along the bone to expose it, and then carefully I scrape along the bone on both sides. And then under, and then I just start tops. Then I can scrape. This is why you buy boneless chicken thighs at the grocery store, because no one wants to do all this work, right? But you save a lot of money if you do. So then there's your boneless thigh, right?